So, you guys remember a couple weeks ago when I asked you which desk I should get? Well, these came in the mail on Tuesday, and I'm gonna build these today. Let's go. What's up guys, Tristan here, and I am back with another video. First and foremost, my arm slipped. First and foremost, I want to say sorry. I missed last week's vlog. You know, we've been in the middle of settling into this apartment and we had a huge mess everywhere and everything had to be organized. We had to get rid of a lot of stuff, and to be honest, it looked like a tornado just came through the entire apartment and wiped it out and just put our stuff everywhere. But it's finally gotten to a point to where it's somewhat presentable and we can finally have guests over. But you guys aren't here for that, right? You guys are here to see which desk I chose. Now, if you guys remember, I said you guys like 1,000 times, but if you all remember, 2 weeks ago I asked you what desk should I get for my office. Remember, it was between this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here. So, drum roll please. I ended up choosing the white desk with the black legs. I figured that this would best suit my office in terms of color scheme, and I couldn't be any more excited. So today we're gonna unbox that and put it together. It's right here to my left. One thing I want to show you guys before we get into this. This is something that I've always wanted. I'm actually sitting in it right now, but it is, let me show you. It is a director's chair. I've always wanted one of these, and now I finally got it. And it's in my office clearly, but I really wanted it to do the talking head sections. And over here, you can obviously see the boxes where my desk is. So I'm going to build this, and this is going to replace this dining room table that I converted into my desk. That's gonna go somewhere, maybe in the trash. Maybe we'll find some more use for it. But let's go ahead and get to this build. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure we have everything, because the last thing I want is to almost complete this desk and then to be missing like one part. That's always annoying. This is 1 foot right here. Here is the 2nd foot. I only need 2 of these. Check. These look to be like the lifting columns. So there's one right here, and there is another one right here. So far so good. This right here is one of the brackets. I believe this one goes either on the left or right side. There's 2 of these. This is the 2nd one right here. Here we have the little handset, which is very exciting because this is the piece that's going to make my desk go up and down. So really excited about this. Power cord, obviously this is the power cord right here. I'm assuming that this is the leg cable. I'm going to hook this up to the leg to make it go up and down. Here are all the screws that come in here. It has a little Allen wrench that I definitely need, but I'm gonna need a screwdriver too. But thankfully, I have my handy dandy toolkit somewhere. And lastly is the frame with the control box right here. And this looks like it goes in and out. That's very interesting. So obviously this is the actual desk right here. I'm gonna crack it open. I'm really excited to see this. I'm gonna have to flip this over to get the bottom side. Ooh. Wow, they got this thing really they encased it with this stuff. Looks like foam and some wood. They're really careful in packing this. I'm really impressed, Jarvis. Ooh, this is nice. All right, I think that's a good side. I got the 48-inch version because this desk right here, the table that I showed you guys earlier, that one's 42 inches, and I just needed something slightly bigger because I want to be able to use my Mac on it, obviously, with my MacBook Pro. It also comes with 2 of these. I'm assuming I can like put a grommet here. I'll show you guys what a grommet here is in a minute, but I can run my plugs through here, that's pretty cool too. This is the last piece to the puzzle. I do believe it is the grommet, and the grommet is what goes into that hole that I showed you on the desk, and I can plug in on the desk and run the cord through. So check this out. It's a box in the box. So I'm gonna open up this box here. This is it. So this goes in that hole. Makes sense, right? Can you see it? I just noticed just this now. This also has a USB port and a lightning port for my MacBook Pro, so I can charge into that. Very interesting. Very interesting, Jarvis. All right, I'm just gonna open the blinds real quick because it's just entirely too dark in here. That's a lot better. Okay. Step number one, we're gonna take this leg right here and attach it to the end of the frame. This is the frame right here. So let's go ahead and lay this down. Whoops. And we're going to take this leg right here and put it just like that. And then, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a hole right here that goes into the hole inside of here. And so you're gonna put a screw in there to attach this leg. So there's 4 of them, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. For the next step, we're going to take this side bracket right here and slide it into the end of the frame, and then we're gonna screw that on. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this in like this, I believe, just like that. Come on, fit. Perfect. And then I'm going to flip this upside down because the screws are underneath, but you're gonna take 2 screws and screw that in. So obviously there's 2 legs to this table. The other one requires the same exact step, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that and go over to the next step after both legs are assembled. All right, now the next step would be to take both of these center rails and slide them into each end of the frame. You wanna make sure that both of these slots are facing inward, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now with both of them. Perfect. Next step, we gotta install the feet. Here's some really big feet. Great. Okay, so clearly you can see that throughout this video the lighting has changed dramatically. I started this at around, I don't know, 2 o'clock, and now it's close to 4:30. It gets dark a little earlier, so I'm gonna have to turn this light on. I don't have my studio light set up, so please forgive the horrible lighting throughout the rest of this video. So I'm gonna put this face down onto the carpet, and then I'm gonna move the frame on top of it so I can line up the bottom of this table with the screws, and hope that makes sense. Let's just go ahead and do this. All right, that took a little bit to adjust. You gotta adjust the leg size to the width of the table, if that makes any sense. It was a little too short, so I had to spread it out just a little bit. Now I gotta screw these in. All right, the desk is fully assembled. Now we gotta worry about all these cords and other knickknacks. So let's get to it and finish this up. It's getting entirely way too dark in here, so we're gonna go into the closet, and I'm going to use this LED light to brighten things up a little bit. All right, let's see if this works. Turn it on. Okay, that's pretty bright. Does this work? Yeah? Yeah, I think it's good. All right, let's continue. All right, now we're going to apply the control right here. This is the control. This is the up and down switch, and there are 4 holes right here, but we're gonna only drill into 2 because there's only 2 slots. So we're gonna drill this onto the bottom of the desk, and that'll be my controller thing. These next couple steps are really easy. You're going to attach this cord right here coming from the frame on the right side and plug it into this little thing right here. I think that's in. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Then you're going to take the cord coming from the handset and plug it into right here. And lastly, you're going to plug in the power cord. Alright, so almost done. Got 4 more steps. Step 1, flip this thing over. Step 2, we're going to plug it in. Step 3, we're going to test it out. Step 4, remove the grommet. Got to make sure this thing works, so we're going to install this grommet thingy. Pretty cool. Plug, USB, lightning. It's awesome. We're going to test this thing out, make sure it works as well, okay? So let's get to it so we can get to the end of this video. Let's go. I made that a little harder than it should have been, but look at it, it's so nice. Let me pull it a little closer. So nice.
Picking up some dust. Straight shadow. 4 forward, drift into the right a little. 30 seconds forward, just. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Okay, that may have been a little bit dramatic. I'm just really excited, but it's plugged in now, so we're gonna go ahead and hit that button. It's lit up, so I'm assuming it's going to work. So let's hit the button. Here we go. It works. I think I should start standing up a little bit, right? Yeah? Okay, still going, and that's it. So I got it to rise at about 42 inches. I think that's the limit for it. It's way taller than I needed to be, but at least I have that option if I want it for some weird reason. But the desk is done. All that's left is the grommet, so we're gonna install that, make sure it works, and then we'll be like 100% done, and I can put like my Mac on it and all my other necessities when it comes to editing. Let's do that. Oh, that's really close. Okay, that's a lot better. So that pretty much does it for this video, guys. I love this desk. It's awesome. It's exactly how I pictured it. If you guys want to know where I got this desk, there's a link in the description. You can purchase this desk from Jarvis. They come in various amounts of sizes. There's a 30 inch, there's 42, 48, 60, and 72 inches. Yes, I remembered that. Mine is a 48. It's the perfect size. I don't need anything any larger than that, or definitely anything smaller. But yeah, I love it. Thanks again for helping me choose which desk to get. Again, I love it. And that's the end of the video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit this like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And once your desk comes in, go ahead and watch this video again so you can see how to assemble it. It comes with like instructions, but my reading comprehension is pretty bad, so I watched the video on how to do it. But I think my video is a lot better than that one. So thanks for watching. Follow me on social media. It's coming up next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.